Okay, so here we're given 4 over the square root of 2. And the basic instruction is to rationalize, right, or simplify the expression we're given. Rationalize and simplify the expression. What does that mean? Well, when you have a number like the square root of 2, which is irrational, in your denominator, you want to rationalize your fraction. That just means get rid of the radical sign in the denominator. In other words, don't allow yourself to have any irrational numbers in the denominator of a fraction. So how do we do that? Okay, well, 4 over the square root of 2. The way you get rid of a square root is to multiply by a number by itself. In other words, let me say that better. If you want to get rid of a square root sign, you square a number, right? So that means in this case, I would take radical 2 and multiply it by what? Well, by itself, right? Radical 2. And you can stop here, except that would change your fraction. You can't just multiply denominators by different numbers. That would actually give you a whole new fraction. So you balance it. You keep a proportional relationship and multiply the numerator by the same value. And what happens now is you get 4 times the square root of 2 over, well, radical 2 times radical 2 is radical 4, which is just 2. So the shortcut I usually take there is that the square root of any number, just a little side note here, the square root of any number times itself is just that number, right? So the square root of x times the square root of x is just x. The square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is just 2. And that is a nice shortcut. And you have 4 times the square root of 2 over 2. And here we have 4 divided by 2. That's just 2. And we're done. Our answer is 2 times the square root of 2. All right, thanks a lot.